Hello everyone, welcome back to this week's episode of Prime Picks. Happy Friday, I hope you're having a great week, and now let's get into this week's recommendations. The first series this week for Prime Picks is the Marvelous Mrs Maisel. This is a recommendation from my wife. It's the late 1950s and Miriam Midge Maisel has everything she has ever wanted. The perfect husband, 2 kids, and an elegant apartment on New York's Upper East Side. Her seemingly idyllic life takes a surprising turn when she discovers a hidden talent she didn't previously know she had: stand-up comedy. This revelation changes her life forever as she begins a journey that takes her from her comfortable life on the Upper West Side through the cafes and nightclubs of Greenwich Village as she makes her way through the city's comedy industry on a path that could ultimately lead her to a spot on the Tonight Show couch. The show has won multiple Emmys, and 3 seasons are now streaming and a Prime pick. Our second series recommendation this week is Overlord. This one was recommended by my father. In 2033, humans are able to upload themselves into a virtual afterlife of their choosing. When computer programmer Nathan dies prematurely, he is uploaded to the very expensive Lakeview, but soon finds himself under the thumb of his possessive, still living girlfriend Ingrid. As Nathan adjusts to the pros and cons of a digital heaven, he bonds with Nora, his living customer service rep, or Angel. Nora struggles with the pressures of her job, her dying father who does not want to be uploaded, and her growing feelings for Nathan while she's slowly coming to believe that Nathan was murdered. The first season just premiered this May and is now streaming and a Prime pick. And that brings us to our first movie recommendation of this week, The Cutting Edge. This was recommended by my wife, and it is one of her favorite movies. Stuck-up figure skating whiz Kate Mosley, played by Moira Kelly, is denied a gold medal at the 1988 Olympics after a fall. As Kate drives off partner after partner, her coach Anton must quickly find her a new one in order to be ready for the next Olympics. Enter arrogant former Olympic hockey player Doug Dorsey, played by D.B. Sweeney, who briefly encountered Kate years before. Reluctantly teaming up, Kate and Doug's icy rapport begins to thaw, resulting in a chemistry both in and out of the rink. It is now streaming and a Prime pick. And that leads us to our final movie recommendation of the week, Overlord. It was recommended by a subscriber. On the eve of D-Day, American paratroopers drop behind enemy lines to penetrate the walls of a fortified church and destroy a radio transmitter. As the soldiers approach their target, they soon begin to realize that there's more going on in the Nazi-occupied village than a simple military operation. Making their way to an underground lab, the outnumbered men stumble upon a sinister experiment that forces them into a vicious battle against an army of the undead. It is on my watch list, and it is currently streaming and our last movie for this week's episode of Prime Picks. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Prime Picks. Remember, if you have a recommendation, you can either leave a comment below, or you can find my social media links in the description below, and you can message me on Twitter or Instagram, or make a post in our Facebook group, and I will include it on one of the episodes in the future for Prime Picks. Thank you all for your continuing support of my recommendation series for all these streaming platforms. Leave a like on the video, it really does help us out. And if you're new to the channel and you do like what you see, hit the subscribe button for more. And hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on everything we do here on the Geek Blend, including new episodes of Prime Picks. And the best thing you can do to help the channel is to share the video. Share it around on your social media, share it with your friends, just share it. We would appreciate that. We will see you all next week for another episode of Prime Picks. I'm Jeff with the Geek Blend, and remember, if you geek about it, we'll speak about it. We'll see you all next time. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.